So again, here's another example. And again, remember what we're going to do. We're going to define the variables first. We create the table here, define the variables, and then we're going to have what our restraints are in our table. So here we have a furniture manufacturing company manufactures dining room tables and chairs. A table requires 8 labor hours for assembling and 2 labor hours for finishing. A chair requires 2 labor hours for assembling and 1 labor hour for finishing. The maximum labor hours available per day for assembling and finishing 40 and 12 respectively. So we know that our variables are either you have a table, X, and a chair, Y. And each one has an assembling and a labor and a finishing factor. So we have for a table, it requires 8 hours to assemble, right? And 2 labor hours to finish. And then for a chair, it requires 2 hours to assemble and 1 labor hour to finish. And the maximum time, it says the maximum, which means we can't exceed that. So we have to be less than or equal to both of these, is 40 and 12. And so again, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and write our equations out. So I have 8x plus 2y has to be less than or equal to 40, and 2x plus 1y has to be less than or equal to 12. And again, I have to make tables, so that's x greater than or equal to 0, and I have to make chairs. That's y greater than or equal to 0. And I'm going to label the axis. My x-axis is tables, and my y-axis is chairs. And so when I plot my graph, when I plot my line, so let's plot this first one as 8x plus 2y less than or equal to 40. So I'm going to subtract off 8x, so I get 2y less than or equal to negative 8x plus 40, and divide everything by 2. So I get y less than or equal to negative 8 divided by 2 is a negative 4x plus 20. So there I'm going to plot 20 first. The slope says come down by 4 and then go over 1. So down by 4 over 1. Down by 4 over 1. Down 4 over 1. Down 4 over 1. Down 4 over 1. So there's the first one, and I'm going to be below that. I'm going to shade below that. I'm not going to draw the line yet because I want to actually see the points, but I'll shade the part below it. So I'm below all of this. And then the other one, I have the equation 2x plus y less than or equal to 12. So I have y less than or equal to negative 2x plus 12 when I move the x over. So y equals negative 2x plus 12. So I'm going to plot 12 and then come down by 2. Down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, 2 over 1, and down 2 over 1. And again, I'm below that line as well. And you can see that your intercepts or your corner points on this are here. 0, 0 is always going to be a corner point here, and the other corner point is here. So you have, it looks like 0, 12. This will be 4, 4, 4. And this will be 5, 0. And this is 0, 0, corner points when you look at your overlapping shade there, which is this, all of this right here. You're bounded by these regions.